Hey Dungeoneers, welcome. This is a calling. It's taken me up to this point to be able to record something with the audio to a point in which I can actually put on YouTube. Yeah, it's me. I'm trying. Anyway, without further ado, if this video does well and you guys enjoy it, please like, comment, and I can continue to put more and more into the production of it, as into the editing. But hopefully you get the vibe, you get the gist of where I'm going and how I want to do this for the Dungeon Den. And enjoy. So without further ado, this is a calling. Enjoy. It's because you're a mushroom. Michael, if you don't understand that, you'll have you been a half filled in?
They've half filled in. They foolishly went away and did something stupid.
That's about it, yeah, in a nutshell. Well, in a mushroom shell. Or a mushroom
It wasn't stupid, it was quite heroic.
It was heroic, yeah.
So out of you two, who's doing the recap?
Well, shit.
We haven't organised that, so I haven't written anything.
So people, I'm talking to you, or this is why it's not happened in 6 months. It's a combination.
We came across, as we were travelling down the road, we came across a myconid who was jabbering at us. So we tried to, Veer tried to communicate with him and couldn't understand him, so Tobias cast comprehend languages.
Yes.
And it turned out that he wanted help, so we Tobin and
Veer wanted.
Yeah, you wanted. I don't think Tobin did really want to. Did he want to at first? I can't remember.
There was an offer of hands. There was a show of hands, and Tobias made it very clear that he wasn't stopping for anybody and going towards the portal.
Tobin didn't really want to go, but then we walked for 20 odd minutes into the woods, and Tobin was like, "Yeah, well, if we're gonna keep going, we're gonna have to turn around soon."
And then at that point we ended up coming across a battle with one myconid left alive and a load of dead. How many were there?
You couldn't tell. There was just lumps of red mushroom cap and mushroom all over the place.
And
rubber mushroom.
He was surrounded by five orcs, or goblins. Orcs or goblins?
Hard to tell. You can do a history roll later.
So we smashed the shit out of him, quite spectacularly, I must admit. Yeah, we were doing
a good job at that. Yeah.
Your newfound powers of the level up from the other day.
And made some new friends. We sat down, had a meal with them. They offered us a drink.
And we had bread.
We didn't drink the drink. We had the bread.
Yes.
And
we'd fallen asleep.
Yeah, and then we woke up as
they'd gone. Yeah, and we didn't wake up as mushrooms, but I think we were turning slowly into mushroom people, weren't we? What's the name for that?
You had effects from the bread. I believe you were seeing pink.
That's right. Yeah.
Tobin, balls. You got away. You seemed all right. Then they went to sleep and woke up and turned into the little.
Yeah. So we were on our own. So we tried to make it back to the wagon, to the road. Ended up getting hunted by more orcs and goblins. Got stuck together.
Who speared us in several different directions.
Yeah.
They still had their abilities.
Okay.
So Tobin tried the fly. And they did.
That worked, yeah. Picked you up.
They did, and they were flying away, but the spears hit them. So kind of stuck them together in awkward shapes with the spear, taking mushroom damage. So then they flew behind the barricade and cast invisible. The problem was
the spears were
that they could still see the visible spears. Panic.
It was about then that we broke Mark. And he was saying...
I couldn't stop myself.
So the spears are through you. They're the only thing that's visible, but the sound of your mushroom heads rubbing together. And that's about the time that you...
And every time they then had to pull the spears out, causing noise. But somehow...
We managed to get away. Get back to the road, get back to the wagon.
You shouldn't have got away. Like, that shouldn't have been survived, by the way. I don't believe it should have been, but it was.
And
good rolling,
but as mushroom people, you were able to sprint, and it had no effect
on
your stamina or you.
Apart from it did wear our...
it was wearing... You took a little bit of damage, but you were sprinting for hours.
Mm-hmm.
It took a 1d4 damage just as rubber. Burning, I guess, at that speed.
So yeah, we made it back to the wagon. You realised who we were.
After
a game of charades.
A game of charades first, yes.
Yeah. And then, I don't know what you did, but I ended up collapsing on the back of the wagon and just laying and staring up at the sky as you were driving.
Yeah, didn't we both get on the wall?
Yeah, side by side, yeah.
Because my hit points were down, and I think we just needed to kind of get on and catch up.
Yeah, Edgar, you and Poppet had carried on for a little while, but then had stopped waiting. You had started to travel again, but they caught up. They caught up with you by your second break, which takes you to a night away from being at the portal for the time that Tobias wants to be there. But you are half a day behind.
So
you've made good time, but you are still half a day behind.
Right,
where you need to be.
So he's at half a day in front of us.
Yes.
But he wants to be there by the end of the day.
Yes.
So that
he's gone on ahead. Has he gone on ahead, or is he?
He's gone on ahead.
Okay.
Well, why don't we?
He's going to be there half a day earlier than he needs to be. He's going to have time. You think? Nobody really knows. He just said night, and he's going to be there halfway through the day.
We can make our way through the night if you want.
I don't understand what you're saying, mate. Well, yeah, because between if we work in shifts and keep the horses can't go all night though, can they? How long can we push the horses? Have the horses have been pulling all day already?
They've been pulling all day yeah.
So we're going to struggle to do unless we camp and then just go at full speed.
So
the next day.
Obviously.
Well, why don't we go in? I was going to say sorry, come.
Well, you two can communicate. Do they understand me? Okay.
Yes, they understand common and each other.
They just can't speak.
The horses can have short rests, like just an hour's break, not even a short rest, just a break, and then you push them to the limit.
Sporadic, yeah. Have sporadic breaks.
They're not going to be able to do.
We only have to do half the night, and then we can rest.
And catch up with him where he is presumably already resting.
Yeah.
And then go. They still won't do another half day after that if they don't get a long rest. I would have thought.
But once we're with him, we can talk to him, and then
I'll slow him down a bit. Yeah. He's got half a day in hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
but obviously you figured all this out by yourself.
Yeah, because
I've got paper and a pen. Presumably, can you operate a pen?
No.
Not very well. Not very well.
Lego.
A quill?
Lego hands.
No way. I mean, you could stick the quill in and then try and not it go all the way down.
There's a lot of paper.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah, we'll.
you saying that's all fair and well. That's if that's what's happening. Of course. Best laid plans.
I don't know of any way of curing this illness, this transformation that has become you both. Tobias is our best bet. We should try and get to him as quick as we can, in case the longer we leave it, the more permanent it becomes. So, yeah, we will. We'll hour on, hour off through the night to try and get try and do sort of another 4 hours of travel to catch up. It's going to mean everyone's probably exhausted tomorrow, but I think it's the only way we're going to get.
We can do.
We can all rest, but the horses can't.
Keep forgetting.
You're going to be playing this game yourself tonight.
I keep forgetting though, you can't hear us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nobody's trying anything. So it is.
What can we try?
It's the question whether it's a curse or a polymorph or
I want to go and
different solutions to all these things, and I have no. Cure to polymorph's dead easy.
I want to check see if
Polymorph.
I want to check see if my myconid has a myconid widgie.
Pardon?
I want to check if my myconid's got a myconid penis.
Yes, if you want.
What does it look like?
I don't know.
Explain it. Tell me details.
Why? For sake, give him no more cookies.
He's in
None.
He's in the forest and you can shooting out spores.
We just ride off. just start riding. Terrible. Leave him behind. If he wants to.
Leave him to his rubbery ways. Anywho. That's all one big edit.
Right, no, we'll carry on going.
Yeah.
We'll carry on.
You two can have. You two have a rest because your feet are looking a bit fried. There's a certain sort of fried mushroom smell that's pervading around the place.
That is true.
So, yeah, Poppet can take it in turns to lead the wagon for the next couple of hours.
Well, I will hold you 1 second there. So your plan is to ride through the night.
Yeah.
You guys cycle as much rest as possible.
Mm-hmm.
There's a problem with this, and it's only one problem, and it's called Poppet.
Ooh, yeah, she doesn't need to sleep. She can do it.
She just needs to rest still.
She can sentry, but
She can't
Poppet is more annoyed and not very happy with the decision to ride the horses through the night.
Mm-hmm. No, she wouldn't be, would she?
Would she rather? She doesn't want to wear them out.
Mm-hmm.
She loves them horses.
We'll have to rest then. We'll have to she can sentry, so we can rest relatively safely, and then we'll just have to ride like the wind in the morning. If that satisfies Poppet more than
that would satisfy Poppet more than.
How fast do the horses go pulling the cart?
Fast. Miles per hour. What you want?
If our walking speed is 40 foot, or mine is, what would the horses be in comparison to that? Pulling carts?
Probably the same. Probably the same.
Okay.
At a normal speed. Obviously, if you're riding them, it'd be 60 to 80.
Yeah.
Dependent on size and cart and what we've got it.
They're cart horses rather than riding horses.
Yeah, they're not
mounts,
war horses.
Okay.
The uber duber.
I mean, there's lots of types of horses to do stuff, but they're not flat out sprinters. I think giving you a 60 foot per second pulling something is quite.
Yeah, they're going to be draft horses, aren't they? It's going to be the sort of equivalent to.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a 40 foot. So it's.
I mean, they're really good horses. They're really good horses.
And they're not going to notice. They're big and strong, so disconnecting the cart is probably not going to make much difference to their speed because they can pull that all day. They're slow and strong rather than.
No, I didn't know if pulling the cart slowed them down to.
It would put them at 60 foot running, sprinting speed.
That's absolutely fine.
But they're not like a riding horse has a 60 foot speed rather than 40 foot speed. They're definitely. But that's still faster than walking pace, and they should be able to do it for a few hours to catch up, hopefully. Because he's not rushing; he's going at a steady pace. So if we just drive them hard, it might tire them out, but they can rest when we get there. It's only one day. So yeah, we'll rest through the night, and then set off early morning, quick as we can. Make camp.
Okay. Alrighty. So, who's going to be making camp?
They can't, can they? So it's going to be me and Poppet. Do they need camp?
Could you give me a survival roll, please?
Survival, hey.
Well, they can try and help. You can camp out.
I roll some form of intelligence check.
You can roll an
based
intelligence
on our condition and a way, to
what condition? My
combat
condition is it?
Well, let's get camp set, and then I can look at you. I can see if I can.
Okay.
Well, what? Hang on. What is it you want? What? Say that again. But not being a mushroom.
I'm just thinking, if it would make a difference if our hit points, health was reduced down to nothing. So, like if you were to wild shape and you lose all your hit points, you revert back to
like Michael was saying, polymorph.
If
you want to roll an intelligence to see what you surmise out of something that has two answers from a question.
Well, yeah, okay, fine.
You can absolutely roll for it. In fact, go.
It would be a logical thing to do.
Yeah, of course it is. You're wondering. You're a wandering mushroom.
Because I can't.
I've just got visions of two mushrooms going.
Hit me.
I like that. Edges out.
I'd have that conversation with you because we can't have it with anybody else. And see, before rolling things, see what you think, what your thoughts are. Would we know? I suppose.
You are yourself, but you ain't yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering.
Your physical form, your mind is the same. Your attributes are the same as far as you're aware.
So it's a question whether effectively you've been polymorphed or wild shaped or equivalent, or whether you've been cursed and it's a permanent transition that requires some form of curse removal.
One way to find out.
Do we have a?
Are you gonna
Do we have a potion?
Is this round it? Because whilst this is round Egravar, all you hear is.
Have you got a potion to hand so you can bring me back?
You've got a
healer.
I have healing spells,
but we can't communicate that with you.
But I assume if you fall unconscious, if you start beating each other at senseless, I'm not going to. I'm going to.
You can. He will be rolling an intelligence check just like yourself.
Okay. Fine.
If you want to play D&D, I suggest you play it. If you want to talk about D&D, we can talk about it all night too, guys. So I'm happy with whatever.
Are you going to let
D&D.
me kill you, or are you going to kill me? How's this going to work?
I'm already feeling rough.
I've had a long rest between.
Might be close to.
You haven't been in
closer to
in the combat, so you should have had a long.
I hadn't a spell.
Okay, cool.
I'll just clear it.
Go for it.
Volunteer.
As he says, I will volunteer. I'll just slip a knife into him.
What are you doing? I'm just looking on, shocked and not quite sure what's going on.
It's 1d4 piercing damage.
1d4 piercing damage. Am I rolling? You want me to roll?
You
have no armor class.
How many hit points you got?
6.
Right. Just keep stabbing.
Aggravar, you see the slip, and then you just see.
Oh, that one was a 3.
Oh, hang on. You've got.
You got me twice. So.
No, wait. Because you get.
You can't sneak attack him.
No, but you get +3 as well, or does no?
It's not.
No.
You can't take any more than.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm giving
one.
too much away.
Go on. You have to do this one more time.
You see you see his cap wilt a little bit.
Yeah. I'll
I'm trying
stab
to
again.
interpose and get between them.
Okay.
2. That'll do it.
As you do so, the blade goes in, and the mushroom falls on its back. And the mushroom's like that. Oh God!
Well, I'm going to cast. What can I do? Use. What have I got? Which healing thing shall I use on him? What do you really choose from?
Poppet's just sat still by the fire in that sentry pose, looking on.
I will use my healing hands to heal 2d4. So I'll just sort of touch you on the head and.
Are you doing this instantly, or are you waiting for a moment, Aggravar? Would you like to roll an intelligence check to
see what the fuck is
just
going on?
Just straight intelligence. 10.
You got up instantly when you saw what was happening. You've stopped it, but the second he's dropped, something just pauses you for a few moments, briefly.
Having sort of a vague idea they might be trying something clever, I'll hold off 12 seconds.
Okay.
So that maximum to allow in case of I'm hoping he doesn't reach 0 death save, doesn't slip away in those next.
The 10 seconds go quick. The last 2 seconds seem to take a little longer. But nothing has changed. Mushroom Tobin is on his back.
I better bring it back. So yeah, I will healing hands. I'll reach over and just pat him, put my hand on his head, and my eyes. Agrava's eyes will glow gold for a second, a little flicker in his hair, and 5 hit points back up.
Nice. A flame. Tobin's eyes. As they blink.
Take a look.
You are still a shroom.
What are you trying to do, you fools?
I don't think that's worked. That's not the greatest idea that we had.
Put the knife away.
Oh no! You. Oh no! I'm trying to do verb, but as a mushroom.
Away.
You nick yourself.
It's poison.
Plant growth. Massive.
I assume you had a plan. I don't. Whatever it was, it didn't seem to work. I suggest you see if you can sleep it off.
You understand every word coming from.
I think he does. He has a point that it wasn't a.
It was worth a try.
It was worth a try.
But,
Pop it. If you see either of them pull a weapon on the other, stop them.
She just nods, smiles.
He's going to He's going to take you by the hand and go to the back of the car.
All right.
So yeah, all we can do is sleep, make camp.
I don't know why, but I've got these visions of Kapaka.
Why?
Just, that's right.
I need to Google. I'm sure that.
No, I've told you, no sugar. It's funny though.
Oh my god.
No, I'm picturing more the mushroom monsters in the first Dark Souls. They're these little humanoid mushroomy things, the little red caps.
No, it's just with
I'm
the
just
voices
imagining loads of Marios.
That's what I'm imagining. The little
Toad.
If we eat them, does the enlarged
but without
Yeah.
without English. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I have nothing to.
Let's go to sleep now.
We're on the back of the wagon. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my feet up. Put my head back. I realise I can't put my head back.
He's going, "Ee," and I'm going.
That is what's happening on the carts. You do have the sound of the fire though, Agrava. Still.
Yeah.
They have not eaten. Are you making sure that you...
Yeah.
What is Agrava doing?
Well, I will make sure I assume Poppet's will have taken charge of feeding the horses from the horse rations.
Already done and sorted.
So I'll just get rations for myself out and sit a short distance away from the noise.
It's a lot of noise.
Yeah, just sort of trying my best to ignore them. With Poppet's sentry mode, she can act as guard all night without needing sleep. So I can get.
You can get a good rest.
Oh, Christ.
I'll let Poppet sit wherever she wants to sit, where she can see everything. My fault, I brought biscuits.
Yeah, you started him off.
Yeah, so I will shove some.
At least give me cut-out points for editing. I don't care as long as you give me the pauses and you're not doing that.
I'm conscious you've only got 2 hours of recording.
20,
There's a shop.
yeah, 20 minutes of usable footage.
We were here 4 days.
No, I'm going to be home tomorrow. It's my daughter's birthday.
Then you do have to be doing so. Awesome, but let's go. What's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Sleep, Poppet on guard duty. I'm putting my head wrapping my head in a blanket to try and muffle the sounds of the curled up next to a sleeping Jeffrey.
You do. Oh, Jeffrey.
Don't tell me we left him behind.
I thought you'd got a new bloke along.
What do you think your rations are?
We spent good money on lots of rations.
You did. That's true. But it doesn't take you long. The mushrooms are keeping you up. Believe that or not, they are not keeping you up. And you do get your rest, but you are woken by Poppet in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
A small tap.
Is she just waking me politely?
Waking you politely.
I will look over towards the cart to see what is asleep on the cart.
Could you both roll me a d20, please? Tobin and Veer.
Oh.
Not
It was closer to an 18 last time. That's a 4.
18.
I'm not using it again.
You see one mushroom, and you see Veer.
Ah, Veer. You are yourself again, it appears.
It seems that I'm. Yes, I'm good.
You bit yourself to see if it's true.
Yeah, just checking.
You are you. You seem to be you.
That was a very unusual experience. I do not wish to.
But Tobin still seems to be a fun guy.
We did that. The last century.
But yeah, I think maybe more sleep will help him then. We shall have to just keep.
Am I still asleep? Am I awake yet?
You can be whatever you want to be. You can hear the sounds of people talking.
Mm-hmm.
But you do prick up a little bit when you hear Veer say, I am me. So, yeah. I think that might have woken you a bit.
Okay, sit up.
I kind of get what you had to.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
it
had
was
no idea. Then you stabbed him.
That was a perfectly good, reasonable response to his annoying voice.
Well,
No, we were trying to break the spell. Obviously, to no avail.
oh well. Should we see? All I can suggest then is we carry on as fast as we can, catch up with Tobias, see if he can help us. Shall we?
Well, judging by the
Maybe time will be.
yes, and
If not,
just a little patience, my
we'll
friend.
get used to it.
I miss being a mushroom. I was waiting for you to say he gets up, but I was like, yes.
You are a mushroom no more. Oh.
Let's.
Speaking of which, you can grab Veer.
Go, my friend, you are no longer a mushroom.
Right, then I guess we ride like the wind, as fast as the horses can manage.
Yeah.
Was that a long rest though?
Yes.
Yes.
You do gain the benefits from a long rest.
I gain the benefit.
You're now a healthy mushroom.
I gain the benefit of fat fingers. There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Ride as fast as we can.
Oh.
Presumably you three on the wagon. No, Poppet was riding separately, wasn't it?
Yes, Poppet is riding on. I can't remember which one. My bad.
Basashi, that's what I've got written down. Is what she's riding on. Then the
Basashi.
Squee and Ekner, yeah. Ekner.
Ekner.
Are pulling the carriage. So if you two ride on the carriage, Veer you steer, because I'm not sure he can steer with mushroom fingers. Nobody can understand. Sleep. Maybe more sleep will help. And I'll ride. So I'll ride Jeffrey. And we just ride like the wind.
Okay.
As fast as we can.
Okay. Could I have? Is anybody watching? Are you trying to keep an eye out, even though?
I will. Yeah, I will do my thing.
Okay. Anybody else?
I can do the same between us.
I would probably say that I'm more focused on still being a mushroom. So no.
Okay. Could I have both?
In the back.
Both of you then could I have perception rolls.
In the back going.
And I think. I'm not rolling well tonight for you, Poppet. Sorry.
Hey.
Hello,
19. And perception is 21.
Okay. Very good.
Oh, you. 10.
I think you're just too busy being happy to actually be there, to be fair. It is a little different. And it's taken some time to get used to. You're not seeing too much. You're going at a good speed on the horses and you're concentrating. But Egravar, as you're travelling along, you are noticing more mushroom humanoids just in the forest on the outskirts. Groups. They all seem to be walking in groups, small groups, clusters. Not the hundreds and thousands, but groups, you've seen them. It seems to be certainly an area in the last hour of plenty of these kind.
I will ride alongside the cart and speak to the. I'll point in the direction of one of them as they become visible. Are these the same sort of mushrooms as you saw yesterday?
History check.
10.
You know they're mushrooms.
They seem to be the mushrooms, but I am not 100% sure. They is it a mass exodus or?
Are they going in the same direction, or are they all sort of moving sort of slightly random? Is there an obvious direction that all the groups are going, or are they going?
No, it is sporadic. It seems it's not a convoy. It doesn't appear to be a convoy, a mass movement. It is just
wandering around
where they seem to habitat at the moment.
So yeah, okay. So we're just moving around
we're just moving
through the territory. Yeah.
I guess we could stop and ask them if they can cure poor Tobin, or
well,
if they did it.
He could ask for help.
Is that if the road is near to some, let's not divert off the road for time is of the essence.
I agree. Yes.
Let us.
If
if some are close enough to the road that we can call out to them without huge delay, it might be worth asking. But
I'll put my hand down the back of the wagon and just give you a tap.
I'm starting to pay attention.
Yeah.
And have a look around, see what's going on.
Tobin, there seems to be groups of the mushroom creatures that you currently resemble. We wondered if we get close to them, you might be able to talk to them and ask what they did to you, whether it can be undone.
So it looks like that.
It's just like a flap.
Don't you point at me, young man. You realise none of us have a clue what you're saying.
Mate, you're a mushroom, not a baby baboon. I'm
I don't
joking.
know what a mushroom sounds like.
Not even do I love it. I'm just taking the piss.
I'm going to give you a choice. Either stop talking because none of us can understand
And
you.
as you're talking, I'm just going to jump off the car.
Boing, 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 boing.
Were there even any mushrooms nearby?
As you were, there are, but you can hear the of the pads going into the bracken.
We'll wheel around and stop and.
I'm marching straight over to.
Stay within sight!
A mushroom. And
What do? Do you slow the carts down?
Yeah, we'll stop. We don't look
okay.
behind. We'll give him just to see whether he has a short conversation and then hopefully comes back to us.
They're about 100 foot away at the furthest, 50 to 100 feet away.
on the road.
It's a little group. Off the road, just into the forest.
Yeah.
As you're getting closer, they're picking up seeds from the floor and different bits and wrapping them up. Then they're just doing the thing. Seem very peaceful.
I approach them and start communicating, just shouting, "Hey, hello!" Do they understand me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me, but I had an encounter with some of your kind.
One, your size, you're quite short. You're like a mini mushroom compared to what Veer was. And there's no average size of these mushrooms. It's all random. But another mushroom your size comes up and has a big leather pouch on its body. Not one of us. Nope.
No, I'm not. We had an encounter with some of your people, and they gave me some bread.
Google killers.
Google kills.
Google killers. Google killers.
I don't know what that means, but I ended up like this. Is there a way you can help me?
This way. This way. And this rubber hand goes into the bag and just pulls out, as he turns his rubber palm around, little mushroom palm, hard berries, beads. You can't quite tell if they're nuts or fruit all stuck into the palm. And just puts the palm out to you. You've got to pick them out, and he just squidges them into your hand and rubs them off. And you have them.
And I'm supposed to eat these?
Eat them.
And one. And this will...
Present. Rest.
Change me.
Rest present.
Rest present?
The rest of them are a present.
Okay. Thank you. And this will change me back into my form.
Yep.
And he'll go to take one, and then before he does, he'll just realise that he won't be able to communicate with them after, and say, you need to be aware there are orcs. Are they orcs? Did we say they were orcs?
Greenskins.
The greenskins. And they are hunting you. We helped your kind, and this is how the others repaid us, but I would hate to see you be hunted and killed. Be aware, keep moving.
Okay.
And he'll think if there's anything else he needs to tell them. Look around.
Eat it. And then he'll turn around and just start picking up stuff in the forest.
How long?
As it leaves, the sound leaves your voice. It goes from a eating to a how long, and your body forms and changes.
Fantastic.
The little one turns around and says, "Oh, potato, oh, potato."
Almost instant.
And turns back around.
Okay, and
None of the others seem to flinch or notice or pay too much attention.
I don't have anything I can give him.
Seems magic or whatever happens is a normality for these people.
Okay.
People?
Things.
Beans.
Shrooms.
Shrooms.
They're shrooms. They're the shroom kind. There we
Pouring
go.
Sweat.
Just make shit up. It's D&D. Shroom kind.
He will. I'll say thank you, knowing that they probably won't understand me, and take a sigh of relief. Put the berries in my pouch, the rest of the berries in my pouch, and make my way back to the cart.
You have roll me.
Just checking everything and making sure there's.
Roll me 2 d20s.
9 and a 9.
Oh, you have 18 berry beads.
Lovely berry beads. I'm going to call them mushroom berries.
Shroom breeze.
Berries from mushrooms.
Shroom breeze.
Shroom berries. Alright, that's cool.
Why not?
Anybody else feeling hot?
We've not had as much sugar as you, right? This is called a come down.
There's a tiny pinch of ginger in them.
Roy's a tiny pinch of ginger as well.
Cannibalism. Sweating. Dripping.
I'm weirdly okay.
It's not cool. I've always done it.
It's menopause.
The last time we were in here, it got hot. Like, I was starting to drip. But you sure it's not menopause? That's what I'm asking. You are a bit older than us, right? Are you okay? Do you need...
How do you sense of smell and you sense of taste?
Well, his taste is alright, I think. I mean, he's...
Yeah, the biscuits were.
Blame the biscuits. Too right. So, Tobin. You are Tobin. And you have 18 shroomberries.
I'll get back on the cart and just go. Let's go.
I ain't happy. Let's go.
What's he saying? I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
Yeah.
I was right off on Jeffrey. Well, Trot, sort of.
Yeah.
Not funny. Oh, by the way, if anything like this should happen to us again, I have some berries that assisted my transition.
I love it.
Okay, we should make haste then. We should try to catch Tobias before he reaches the portal.
I agree. Yeah.
Otherwise, he might go without us.
Okay, I'm going to let you go for... You'll be able to catch up if you can push it for 4 hours. You would be gaining
Yeah.
the time. And that's if he's been able to stay at pace or not sped up.
I can't see.
Are we rolling for it?
I can't see why he would have accelerated without us unless there'd been a problem. So yeah, that's 4 hours.
Would anyone like to do a survival roll for any particular reason?
Always like to do survival. I like to roll for anything.
Would you have some guidance on that? Have a D4.
Oh, of course.
What are you surviving rolling for? What would you survival roll for? Yeah, I know.
Because you said.
I felt like I had to.
Let's roll first, and I'll tell you. Whatever you want, because it's 17 plus 4.
Oh,
You must have something in
survival. Oh, there we go. So it's 24.
oh, it's just not high enough for the check. These checks are rough, brother.
Yeah.
Tobias says, you're forming a plan. You look down. You can see the tracks from another wagon. They are now dried into the ground. And it appears that it has been a steady pace up to this point at least.
There's no other tracks or anything that's looks like it's followed afterwards.
Other tracks, you got a really good roll. Other tracks, there are other tracks, but it's more hoof, horse. It's not carriage. It's not large carriage like you have.
We seem to be on the right path, gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, people, friends.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
That went down.
It didn't.
Then we ride.
We keep going. We keep following his.
We ride.
Onwards. Rides off. Poppet's usually just been riding around in circles the whole time because she is happy on the horse.
Yeah, absolutely. She's just paying attention, taking everything in. A bit like Poppet does. Silent until violent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, just came up with that shit. My bad. For the next few hours, you are riding hard. And knowing this is the day. This is a day when everything could change. Coming up ahead, you see a cart. It is stopped. Just move this slot. 4 more.
Move. Where am I going? I'll just take it off.
Yeah. You see a cart up the road, on its side, and no horses. You are coming in from that direction, from the other end. If you could pass me the camera, just in case I need to do it.
Yeah, definitely no need. You don't need that at all, I'm sure.
Well, I haven't had any shots yet.
Oh, this does not look good.
Let's slow down.
It was your idea to leave the road.
Do not blame this on me, my friend.
I don't even know why I listen to you two sometimes.
Are you slowing down to a halt?
I don't think we should slow down too much.
Slow down
I'd like
and
to find out what's going on.
We'll slow down until we reach sort of 150 feet away.
Mm.
I'm at the front, so I'm assuming that's what I'm doing. Whether anyone passes me, I don't know. But let's slow down.
Is this?
And we'll sort of approach stealthily from there.
Does it? Everything look like it's abandoned then?
There's no horses and it's strewn across the road. Or pulled to the side across the road.
Be on guard. Let's just be ready for a fight. How far is everything away from us if we in relation to said rock?
No, you're about 150 feet away.
Which is off the...
So here you go, if that's 60 feet, so you're just off. You're two and a half of them.
Right, okay.
Ish.
Okay.
Maybe a bit.
Stay on the wagon.
That's somewhere behind your dice tray, roughly.
Yeah, that's fine.
So do we sneak forwards? Can we sneak in this with cart and horses?
I think we just keep going. Just be aware.
Approach slowly and eyes open.
Alert.
Yeah.
As you creep forward over the next 50 feet, everybody give me a perception roll if you would like to.
Am I allowed to guidance myself on that?
Yes, you can.
What I'm actively doing.
For God's sake.
An 18 or over?
8.
Hang on.
About 16.
Yeah, yours just correct. I've got, it's a 14, I think I'm only plus 2, so that'll be 16 for me as well.
You see the cart. It is Tobias's. There are no horses.
Any movement?
The cart is not moving.
Shall we keep going then? Go closer? Weapons out?
Would you like me to scout ahead?
Yeah? We sort of get, say, 100 feet away and then you go forwards from there?
Yes.
You are about 100 feet away now.
Yes, we'll get to where the models are.
He'll hand the reins over to Tobin and he'll step down, go into stealth.
Okay, roll me a stealth roll, please.
Blessings of Mr. be upon you. Have some guidance.
What does that give me?
Add your
D4.
Because I know you do it. If it's an act, if I know you're about to do something like that, I can always give you the blessings of my God. Not much, but it might help. Do you need the D4?
No, I've got 3, but they're all...
Just
At
put
the
your hand in it
bottom.
when you get stabbed.
Yeah.
You found the D4.
Right, so... Stealth wise, I go... Yeah. 23.
Nice.
I am the truth.
By rogue stamp, that's quite poor.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
And then he'll move through the undergrowth towards the wagon.
So so how we're going to play this is when you get to about 50 feet away or just 80 feet, what are you, about 80 feet or so?
Now, yeah, from the front.
I'm about 80 away.
Okay.
70.
Are you slowing to a halt to give...
Yeah, we'll now staying...
You have been moving 50 feet whilst this is happening. I just need to know where you guys are staying or getting to before I can...
So you've disappeared. We don't know where you are.
Bear has gone into the undergrowth, into the forest.
You can control.
He's become one with the jungle.
She's riding. I would say we're going to just stop around here.
Yeah, maybe slightly away from the rocks, just so we're not sort of easily ambushable.
Right.
But we want to be 60 foot away, so we're not within easy attack range, as it were.
Well, that's. No, well, a little bit less now. Do you want to be a bit further back?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going within 60 foot of this.
Oh, fine.
Not yet. I've got things. I can hit things further away than that.
Veer, as you are moving silently through the forest, you're going a little quicker, with a little more purpose. Could you give me a perception roll, please?
21.
You're keeping an eye on the carriage, but you have come out maybe 50 feet or so into the forest. But you notice a very large rock. The more you look at it, the more it appears to have more shape to it. And it isn't just a standard piece of rock. You've seen this before.
Where have I seen this before?
You've seen this when you were doing one of the assignments for Tobias Ladden. This is the old stone key portal. You are here.
And where's Tobias? Is there any
You don't know.
tracks that I can see?
You roll a survival. If you give me the
14.
From where you are, we're going to put you over there. Via coming in. There's not much that you can see. It's dense underfoot. You're moving silently through it pretty well, but it is so hard to track. There's nothing obvious. No broken foliage, no marks of fighting, war. Not where you are.
I'll move a little further towards the pole. Yeah. Still keeping
You see
out of
nothing.
sight.
You see nothing. We'll keep the rolls. But you do see the stone key portal. The light shines down on it.
Is it active or is it dormant?
It's dormant. As it has been for a century.
Yeah.
Half a century.
I'll move closer, staying along the edge, moving round towards the.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can, from that perspective, see if anything's.
If you're looking over Tobias's way at the cart is just on its own,
I'll head
angled
back.
across the road.
I'll head back towards him, towards the cart and everybody else.
Cool.
As in, you're going to go towards the cart, or you're going to loop back round to us?
Towards the cart.
That way.
Yeah. Are you being seen?
I'm gonna do one kind of final survey around the area before stepping out of stealth.
There is nobody within the vicinity at this moment in time. It is you, the cart, and your companions.
I'll call out to. Is it Egravar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Egravar, I do not seem to be able to find anything. No sign of Tobias anywhere.
Okay, we shall. We'll move. We'll sort of move up and join you then.
I'll firstly ask: is Poppet on her own horse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Well, then I'll leave the horse and cart there, and just say to Poppet, just mind the cart, as I will go and see if I can get a better view, and he'll use his flying boots and hover. How far do I want to be? 40 foot up in the air.
Okay.
To see if we can get a better view over the cart and around.
Bird's eye view.
Bird's eye view.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, give me a perception roll.
Perception. Got to roll it down this time. No. 10.
There is nothing there but the cart and yourselves. It's hard to see. It's heavy traffic on the ground, on the road, but once it gets into the forest, the undergrowth is deep and thick.
While he's doing that, can I ride up to the abandoned cart and can I look to see, is it intact? Has it been abandoned consciously, or has it been sort of forcibly abandoned? If you see, can I sort of investigate to see whether it's...
Would you like a perception roll or an investigation?
I was hoping for an investigation.
Go for it.
Looking for...
it's a hands-on look about.
Yeah, looking at whether it's been emptied of its stuff methodically, or whether it's been just left as full of, whether all the stuff's there or whatever. Try to tell whether it's been he's been abducted, as it were, whether he's just gone, don't need it anymore, and left it behind. That's common, I think. Yeah. Alright. Better if that's okay. 19 plus 4, so 23.
There is nothing wrong with the carriage, his car. There's nothing broken or snapped from the rigging for the horses, so it's not like there's been a panic or a pull. But it also raises suspicion because whatever happens fast.
So the horses have been disconnected rather than cut free. The wagon hasn't been molested. Why would he suddenly need to run off with his horses?
Could I get in the back and look for the box that I know what I'm looking for?
Investigation roll.
Yeah. $13.
There is no box in there that you had given him. You cannot find that box. Whether it was ever in there, whether it had been changed, you don't know, but you do not find the specific box that you have brought to him.
Is there anything I can see in there, like the keystone box or the chest or?
No, but there are boxes and potions and vials and that are chests. They're not your chest. It's not your box that you would know.
Right.
It's quite crammed in there. It's just more like you've got enough room on the bedding down the middle for a bed where you sleep. I mean, it's quite nice.
There seems to be things that he would not have left behind on purpose.
That was my feeling too. I wonder if he... the question is, has he had to cut and run? Did he see something that meant he needed to run away rapidly? Or was he taken?
My worry...
The horses have been released. How many horses were it?
Two.
Wasn't it? The horses have been disconnected and released rather than cut free in haste. You'd have thought if he was abandoning the cart in haste, or if someone was taking him, they wouldn't have bothered to unbuckle the horses.
The thing that worries me is the lack of tracks. There's something that we should be able to see a general direction of where he went.
I would like to move position and just be kind of, I don't know if that will work on that. I think you're still hovering around, flying around, looking for him, looking for tracks, looking for anything that of his that's been strewn around.
You can give me another survival roll or a perception roll.
We'll go perception for now. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling 2. Sorry, let's just
Cheat.
It didn't make a difference anyway. It's 9.
You can't see anything, anybody, any significant movement or bodies in the area.
Okay.
Are the traces still on the wagon, or have they also been disconnected? You know, all the leather straps and stuff. To
It's been taken. It's been unclipped at the front of the cart. There is only the cart buckle. All the contraptions have gone.
Right.
So it's not been dissected. See, it's gone. They've taken it from the main hall, and they have gone. So quick. It's a quick thing.
Because my thought was to try and use Egravar and Poppet's horse to pull the wagon off the road and take it. But if it's all the strapping and everything's been taken,
we could probably improvise something with some ropes to at least move it off the road. We won't be able to go. I wouldn't want to ride faster than, but we can probably make something.
it's moving it toward, because this is our general destination, and so if we do find Tobias, this is where we'll be coming back to.
And it'll become safer off the road.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe moving it off the road and then covering it, like trying to hide it in the undergrowth.
Yeah.
We can cut a few bits off, can't we?
Yeah.
The trees and stuff.
Because there's a lot of, I mean, granted it don't belong to us, but there is a lot of things that Tobias would find valuable.
And stuff that he presumably intended to take with him through the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can give it a go. Jeffrey's not the mightiest of horses, but
I will relay this in Vera's language. Because that was a lot of input to have in just a repeat.
Yeah, so we will. We'll see if we can use the two of our horses. If not, we can always if young Jeffrey is not powerful enough to help pull, we could move our wagon and then shuffle the horses round. And I'm sure between the 4 beasts of burden, we can get both wagons to the portal.
As you were talking, Poppet has already unclipped the other 2 horses to bring over to.
Well, before we do that, why not get our wagon off the road first?
If you wish. And she just clicks back on.
That's good thinking.
And roll again, if you don't mind.
What are you trying to do?
Looking for the same thing. Any possessions of his strewn around, him, Tobias himself, tracks of the horses. And that was 23 this time. Nothing.
There is nothing.
Okay.
It's like the world just opened up and swallowed them whole.
Okay. Then he will come down and help.
Did you see anything?
Nothing at all.
This does not sit well with me.
Did you see evidence of mushrooms?
I was not looking for mushrooms. I've been in my head for the last couple of days.
That's the only thing that I'm starting to wonder is how were we still seeing mushrooms? I know we were seeing them sort of 4 hours ride previously. How did we continue to see mushrooms the whole way here, or had they sort of petered out at some point?
They've petered out a little bit over the last couple of hours.
Okay, so there's not.
You can have a look now to see if there's any within. Tobin has just made it clear that he's seen nobody from the skies.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
nothing from the skies.
gonna look for evidence of mushroom people in the area while they're moving horses and.
You're going to have to give me a survival check, I think is
Survival.
probably the best way to do this.
Can I guide? I'll guide myself.
You can guide yourself. On the forest floor, it's about 1.5 foot
Yeah.
of growth.
I'm going to use one of my luck points to re-roll that because that's terrible. I feel like it's worth a bit more.
Okay.
Roll to the high one.
It's only by 2.
Yeah, it's still only 16 total.
It's a 16. You do have a good look. It is hard going. It is hard going because you have to clear some of the foliage on the floor, move it around. You don't find anything, but you do notice yourself. You have made a significant track. You know, you have tracks here you've made that could be followed.
So, whatever happened, they didn't move on foot, seemingly. They would have left tracks. That's really strange.
Which rules out our mercenary friends.
But we've not seen anything particularly float. How densely wooded is this? Is there open sky? Is it canopy, close canopy?
So it's random. It's spotted canopy. It's not completely open. You don't see beautiful bright skies, but you don't not. It's not dark foreshadowing. Once night kicks in, it could get pretty dark, but it's not overcast. It's not closing in on you.
What do you
Could
think?
I don't know. Could something have flown down and? But then that would imply ripping off of the
Yes.
horses rather
The
than
main
Maybe
left.
someone, not something.
flew in, took them and flew off. But what can take away? What could carry away 2 horses and?
Whatever has happened, they've clearly been untethered from. This hasn't been
But
done
not carefully. They've been
in a struggle.
But it has been done in the quickest possible way. There has been, they've disconnected the whole assembly rather than just unstrapping the horse. They have taken bridles and everything with them.
Could everybody roll me a charisma saving throw?
Ooh. How exciting. 19.
Minus 1 for charisma. 13.
Five.
All of that.
No, I was
That is a 20-second edit for the number 5.
No, I was,
Are you okay?
yeah.
It's kind of add it up.
Were you just checking in case you didn't see?
Yeah.
A 5.
Yeah.
There. Tobin has been flying around. Agravar's been searching. You have been in the vehicle, or the carriage itself, looking at Tobias's personal stuff, seeing if you could find anything that you know. On your way out, Tobin is landing down and chatting to Agravar. You hear a sound like an echo come past you. And you feel a very cold chill run through your body.
I don't have a very good feeling about this. Something does not feel right.
What doesn't feel right? Other than the horses, other than his disappearance.
Tobin, as you look at Veer, listening to your companion, you see a haze move and evaporate from around Veer's shoulders.
What kind, or how, just some, what, like smoky, blurry?
Translucent mist. It's like a haze. There was no shape to it, but you saw it just glide around and evaporate into nothing. And you hear Tobias.
There's something with us, people. Something called my name, and something flew over your shoulder. And he'll, as he says this, be on guard. And he'll fly up with his boots to have a better look. Let's say about 40 feet again. Where is everybody at the moment?
He said we were talking, so I was over near you then.
Yeah, I think you'd come into the forest to have a look at the...
And our horses.
Your horses will be by the cart with Poppet.
With Poppet for now.
Yeah.
I'm caught, I can do that.
There you go. It has got good range when we're not hooked up, or when you don't forget that it's attached to you and you walk across the room. I've done it so
I've done that.
Cracked my ankle on the metal chair. Good.
Keep a lookout.
So you just
As he
gliding 40 foot into the air. Air? That's South Africa. No. Yorkshire.
Yeah, bro.
Air? Diplomatic.
Diplomatic community.
Love it.
Good film.
Yeah, but this is D&D. This could be cooler. What are you doing? Agravar, you've just seen Tobias rove into the air. Hearing what he said, you've seen nothing. You've heard nothing.
I'm going to look over towards Veer. Because Tobias said he saw something moving around him. And I'm going to ready a fire bolt for if I see any movement around him.
Okay. I like it.
This shit is getting serious.
Just a sort of motor fire just held on one hand.
And he'll look in your eyes and he'll nod and he'll loosen his crossbow and slide a bolt into position.
Can I see?
Yeah, can you see anything from up there?
Another perception. 21?
No.
You're looking, you cannot see anything. There is no movement.
Agravar, is there any spells or anything that would give stealth to make a person be able to move freely but invisibly?
Oh, yes. I mean, there are certainly spells of invisibility, but they're usually quite limited in what they can do while while invisible. I'm not. I mean, there may be greater magics that allow invisibility that is more potent, but the ones I have seen and heard wouldn't allow you to do much apart from move around. But you would still feel their movement in the air if they were. See the move. They would still leave tracks. They would still move the grass, unless they were otherworldly in some way. Which.
Yeah. As Agrava is talking to you, you feel an overwhelming urge to just attack him. Roll me another charisma saving throw. You're feeling an anger against Agrava that is building and building.
Oh, 10.
And you hear, strike. As you raise your crossbow, or your hand crossbow, up towards Agrava.
Why are you aiming at me?
What do you mean?
Is there something behind me? You're pointing your crossbow right at me.
Do I notice am I aware of what I'm doing?
You are aware now, he's mentioning it. You are holding your crossbow towards Agrava.
That is... well, that is very odd and unsettling. Do I still have the urge to shoot him?
It seems to have simmered.
I think I'm going to remove the bolt from this. It is very dangerous. And put it back down again.
As you do so, Tobin, I need a charisma saving throw. As your anger towards the conversation and the frustration of not knowing what's happening is starting to build up into an aggression.
Son of a bitch. It's a 1.
And as you look towards Agrava, you strike.
Why is it me? Because I'm in the middle.
Roll me a d6. Please.
2.
You're going to use flurry of blows on Agrava. You're going to come down from the sky. Agrava, do you have any reaction? Do you have anything that can be used as Tobias?
I don't really have a reaction. No, I've not got any reaction things. You know, I don't have a shield or anything helpful like that. No. All my stuff is actions and bonus actions, so I just have to hope.
Tobias comes crashing towards you at lightning speed. Could you make the attack, please?
Do I? So
it's not automatic. You still have to.
Flurry of blows comes after an attack action. So
attacking.
Oh shit!
You're going for flurry of blows.
They have to hit me with the attack.
But you have to hit with the attack, of course. Yeah.
So is that 3 attacks effectively? He's fleeing out there.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's not level 4? Or 5? No, for
5. 5. Yeah.
16.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. 1d4 plus 4. I'm sorry. That's 7.
7. Ow.
And now it's flurry of blows, isn't it? So hold on. Bonus action.
Death.
So that is
death by monk kicking.
Oh, especially from your companion. Don't even know it's coming.
So immediately because we're looking for to make. So it's another 2 unarmed strikes. So
They reminded me then of the from Dusk to Dawn where his hands
that is 17.
with VAs.
and a 19. 25.
Yeah.
Where did all these rolls come from?
Yeah, why can you roll that on a charisma save?
yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Can I?
Um,
Thing is, it's not worth making him re-roll it because.
D4 plus 4.
Hang on. Just bear with 1 second.
Okay.
Quick mathematics are being sussed through Egravar's brain as he sees a
Whether I can make you re-roll one in the hope of missing one.
pause of flurry.
Yeah, go on, re-roll one of them.
Which one?
Doesn't matter because they both hit, so let's hope that one turns into a miss.
Yes, it does because it's a 3. Well, it's a.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, that's fine.
Right,
So
so
only
it's
one
only
hit then. I
1.
should survive that.
7 again.
Egravar, Tobias comes at you with speed, precision, and power.
Ow!
But you are able to fend off a couple of the blows. But a couple, they went through.
Ow.
Do I gain senses? Do I know what I was doing the whole time, or?
Instantly, as Egravar is moved back half a foot and your last strike has been thrown, a release. Something just releases you in your mind and you're slightly confused as to what's happening.
Oh my god. I don't know what came over me.
No, something.
Something is forcing us to attack each other.
Egravar, what hit points are you on? Sorry.
7.
Out of
21. 2
you have a level of exhaustion.
Lovely.
The bloodied rule that I like.
There's exhaustion on here, isn't it?
Sorry.
Yeah, that was 2/3 my hit points in one go.
Brutal. From a kung fu cat.
What can I?
Hey.
But there's nothing to. I can't see anything to it. I'm gonna. We're not in initiative or anything at the moment, are we?
Not at the moment.
I'm just gonna take a moment to do a quick cure wounds on myself then,
Okay, yeah.
just to get me so that I might have a chance of surviving more than one hit. So I'm just gonna quickly hold my hand to my chest and lose it underneath the. Ooh. And go back up 7 plus 4. So that's 11.
Nice, okay.
I don't know how we're going to.
I'm going to move a bit further away from Tobin to get a sort of.
Does he lose a spell then? The readied spell?
Oh, it was only 5 alt. It was
Alright.
country.
Country.
Wasn't going to line up anything radical if I had less one. I've not got that many spell slots.
This is not.
No.
I do not like this. Not one bit.
I don't know how we're going to combat this.
When we can't see anything.
What exactly did you see?
Just a mist, just a shimmer behind you,
Egravar,
and a voice calling my name.
what things are you aware of, or spells that you aware of that allow people to be in mist form and to possess humans or creatures?
Do I know of anything like that from my?
You can roll me either a history or an arcana.
It's much or muchness.
Okay.
Trying to stick a bit of guidance on it. 19 plus 4, 23.
But what are you using? Just
Arcana, I guess, because that's more my milieu.
You've heard of and you know of spells that can charm a person, spells that can be command people.
Yeah, I have those spells.
Mm-hmm. And the potions. Some spells and potions can get people to do things. And of course there are magics. If there are magics for these, then there could be more powerful magics or different magics.
But to do, you're telling us this? Yeah.
I don't know anything that would allow a humanoid to do both, but there may be beings, entities, ghosts, spirits, demons that can possess, but I do not know how we can combat them. Apart from to knock each other unconscious, which doesn't seem like it's going to end very well. All I can suggest is if there are invisible things around, we could
Puppet.
Attack blindly to try and.
Puppet is behind Tobias, like only half a foot.
Tobin.
The moment Tobin struck Egravar, Puppet had come off and was ready to do something, at least grab or grapple. So she's right behind Tobin.
Puppet, are you feeling any or hearing whispers or feeling any urge to attack your companions?
She elegantly moves around to the front. I've seen nothing. Nor have I felt anything.
I'm going to turn to Puppet and just say, Puppet, I was overwhelmed to strike at Egravar. If you see me moving to attack one of our own again, grab me.
Gladly.
Stop me. I did not have any control over myself.
Her head tilts. I believe you. And I will grab you.
Is there any... Can we see any mistiness moving around again? Not that I saw it earlier, but...
You can roll a perception check. Absolutely.
Oh.
13.
I think you may all be on a little heightened... Sorry?
13. Now you're rolling trash.
What's going on?
D&D, baby. D&D.
Only rolling high when you're hitting your ally.
12.
No. There is nothing to be seen.
I do not like this. I do not like this at all. I prefer to be in control when attacking.
It's still full daylight at the moment, isn't it? It's not.
It's midday. It's mid-afternoon. You've made great time.
So there's no light issues, as it were, with some.
Not yet. Not for the next 4 hours. Not for the next 4 hours. Which will start changing gameplay Star Wars and stuff.
Any suggestions?
I mean, other than leaving this area and looking for Tobias, I think we should maybe keep our distance from each other. And then we maybe will be more aware when we are going towards just like each other.
The issue with that, unfortunately, is both Veer and myself do not need to be close in order to damage you.
Maybe I should keep my distance from you. I do apologize again.
Winces slightly.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was not deliberate, but I agree. Let's stay. They be scratch marks.
Yeah.
Had a battle with a vicious tomcat.
A big cat.
Yeah.
A big cat.
My name is not Tom.
It's Joe.
But yes, but we do not know. You say we look for Tobias, but we still do not have the slightest inclination of which way he might have gone. The fact that 2 horses and a human, yes,
Tobias?
Yeah. Can leave an area without leaving a trace. Still just doesn't make sense.
Veer, did you come across the portal stones on Tobias' caravan?
You didn't come across the chest, nor that you were looking for, nor the box with the portal stones. Doesn't mean that
they're not on there.
Is it worth looking for them and seeing if we can see if he has taken one and gone through the portal?
I'll head on to the wagon
We'll all go.
and search
No,
for.
not wings, but-
safety by numbers.
Oh, that's
That
it,
way.
is it? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And I will give guidance to whoever is doing the search. And if we need somebody else to assist, we can try.
Investigation?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Is someone going to help?
Well, I'm not proficient with investigation, but I'll have a look as well.
I'll give guidance. I'll guidance to you then.
6 for me.
23.
Good. You guidance the right person.
After a thorough look of every chest, you do find rations. You do find a couple of healing potions. You do find some darts, some arrows. Also clothing. You find gold and silver and jewels.
I'll not touch any of this.
You do not see the portal stones. You do not find the portal stones. There's no hidden compartment. There's nothing. It is as seen.
They are not on the wagon.
He must have had them with him then. But then, which way do we go to look? We know he is not. He hasn't gone back down the track because we would have met him. Do we go forwards? Do we go sideways? Why would he have? But he would have left tracks. Whichever way he went.
That is the one thing that is disturbing me. The fact there is no trace of the direction he went in. But now you think of the creature or the entity that has been affecting us, which with mist and being able to possess us.
Could have taken. But even then, to take both him and the horses.
All they needed to possess him, and he would release the horses.
But they would have left tracks. That is what is baffling me.
Yes.
When you two both struggled for control, you were still present. You weren't there. Yes, there is some ethereal entity floating around, messing with us. But why? But it hasn't removed any of us from this plane. It hasn't made us ethereal or.
While he's talking, Tobin would like to walk to the front to where the horses would have been.
Mm-hmm.
And now, instead of just looking for tracks, I'm looking for a cover-up of tracks. So as if somebody has moved on and tried to cover their tracks.
Mm-hmm. You can give me a survival roll for that.
Survival roll. Going on 9.
You really can't see any cover-up, any form of cover-up. Everything that here looks naturally laid, just not what you would expect it to.
What time was your alarm set for?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, because it's
Not yet, but
it's
now
10
I'll have
past.
to edit that as well.
Yeah.
I was going to stop in a second. Tell you what, we'll cut there. Let's zoom in on this shit. What was happening?
What was happening? Right, so we've got.
We could probably talk for another hour without.
So we're still all sort of. You were searching. You'd searched the wagon. You've looked for tracks.
Yeah.
I'm still keeping an eye out for misty nonsense, and we have no idea where to go. Is it worth having another look around the... You had a cursory look at the portal, didn't you? But you didn't... We haven't actually properly checked whether he's... You saw the portal wasn't active, but we haven't looked for tracks over by the portal, have we?
No.
Is it worth a look?
Let's go. Let's have a look.
Yeah, so we'll...
I'm losing my accent, I don't know why.
We'll go...
Mate, innit, mate?
As you feel the scissors of Poppets.
Yeah.
Something wrong with him.
We're moving us all over there.
Bye bye. So you're having a walk over to the Stone Key portal.
Is Poppy coming?
Probably should keep a close eye on
Yeah,
you.
should be probably closer to the horses at the moment, midway. But keeping an eye on you, definitely.
I'm just a little bit further.
Knowing Poppy, keeping an eye on everybody.
Maybe slightly further afield. not the full 40 foot away, but...
I'm sorry, Agrava.
Step another bit of blood off.
There's also a tear.
No, that's blood.
My eyes are bleeding.
So we'll look to see if there's any evidence of movement around the portal entrance specifically, because we haven't really searched for tracks in this area. We've searched around the wagon, but we haven't had a search over here. Does someone want to... I'm exhausted, so I'm not really the person to be hunting, but I can give guidance to whoever's going to search.
Is it investigation or perception?
Survival.
So survival, okay.
Have a D4.
It is...
Did you add your D4?
So 18, 19, 20, 21 then.
Plus
a D4?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh right, plus
Yeah.
Cool. 24?
Did I say 24?
21.
21. Yeah.
And then
18,
a D4.
21.
21. Yeah, Tobin, there has been traffic here. But old, new, it's hard to tell. This place has been trodden down over the years, with time anyway. But it's still not as green as what it would have been as if no traffic had been through in half a century. You yourself remembering when you last passed this place, you had a little mosey up towards it yourself, so
it looks like it's been used since I last walked past it.
which will be a few months ago now.
But recently you couldn't say.
No.
Oh shit.
The ground is firm and dry.
This seems to be different than how I last saw it just a few months ago. Someone has been here in the last few months. Well, I can't tell whether it's recent or a few months ago, but it's definitely changed. Has anybody else seen anything?
But without a key, we still couldn't go through. I assume that is what would be needed. I'm going to ride up to the portal, right up to it, and sort of touch the stonework and see if anything I can sort of, if just going near it makes any if it reacts at all as someone approaches.
You touched it?
Yeah.
Did you say yeah? Just seeing as you touch the portal, it's cold. It's ice cold. There's no vibration, there's no light, nothing happens, but it is cold.
No, this is not the way then. He must, wherever the keys are, they must be with Tobias. We need to
find Tobias. I wonder if it's worth leaving the horses and the carts here and scouting around.
Could you all give me a perception roll?
Seven.
24.
As you were talking, something catches a flash in the corner of your eye there. As you look, Poppet has gone. It's like you saw her being pulled, tugged, and she's gone.
Gentleman, Poppet has disappeared. As in, disappeared.
Has she wandered off? Other horses?
No, she
taken her horse?
was it mist? Turned into a kind of into a
No, just disappeared. Like you saw, it's now in your mind's eye, her body leave your peripheral vision. She was gone. Like tugged.
We'll run around.
So it wasn't.
Poppet.
It physically removed, not magically removed.
Body at an upwards angle.
At an upwards angle.
At an upwards angle. As you are looking, corner of your eye, gone.
She seemed to have gone upwards.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he's Tobin's running around shouting, Poppet, Poppet, and as soon as you say she's gone upwards, I'll fly up to have a look around.
As how high are you going up?
We'll start off at 40.
As you do so, you get about 20 foot. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is 11.
As above, so below. As you are soaring up, you get to 20 feet, then suddenly the ground is in front of you. And you come down and you crash into the ground.
So it's what? I started flying up and then all of a sudden
You're flying down to the ground in front of everybody and you crash for 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need everybody to roll initiative, please. All right. As you come crashing to the ground, you hear Poppet's voice. They're teleport! And then it stops.
So Poppet came
Agrava.
back into existence.
You heard her
I
voice
just heard a voice.
in existence.
Before, not.
Agravar, to your left, a blade of searing heat comes from nowhere, striking you for a 17.
Hits.
For 7 points of slashing damage and 2 points of burning damage. You see this blade of molten lava come past, and an arm with a face looking at you through a circle into a different place.
Ooh.
And it closes.
Ow.
Veer.
Mm-hmm.
From behind, you take, it's an 18, which I believe is a hit.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of fire damage as you are struck from behind. And as you turn around, you just see
The
a
same.
portal zip close. Egravar. What do you want to do? I'm going to give everybody time, roleplay, say something, and action in this instance to make it more of a real... give you time as a scenario as well. But it appears...
They're appearing from next to nowhere. Okay. I think I'm going. I'm going to move over to Veer, get sort of back to back, and say to him, just keep your eyes open. Attack anything that. Watch for the portals. If we back to back, they can't sneak up on us. And I will ready a chromatic orb for if I see the minute a portal opens it in my sight line.
Okay. Are you going to attack? Just a quick. Are you going to attack at any range?
Anything that is within obviously the range of the spell. Yes.
Even if it's close. Is your a reaction of
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm holding a chromatic orb sort of in one hand as a sort of multicolored sort of rainbow ball.
Nice.
So I'm just sort of poised to sort of lob it towards whatever. If I see something, I'm hoping I can see a portal open and.
Got you. Awesome. Nice.
And sort of sharing my plan with Veer, who's on his feet, and hoping that Tobias gets up and joins him.
Tobin,
yeah.
sorry.
Tobin. It's annoying, isn't it? It's my fault as well.
Who named their character first?
Gary. That's why it's my fault. Tobin, does a 14 hit you?
No.
You feel the heat coming close to your body after you have slammed into the ground, and you turn to the side as a searing hot sword and blade burns into the ground next to you, and the arm disappears back through a hole that seems to close.
Was that within my sight? I've seen that.
You can, yeah.
So
I'm going to give you that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to get a chromatic orb flung at it.
As this blade comes down, Egravar, now is your chance.
So
it's what you've been waiting for. What do you do?
It's 13 to hit. Although what I might do, because I think we're in dire straits, is I will use, where is it? One of my other thingies somewhere. Hang on. Too many, so much on this. Favoured by the gods. Okay, I'm assuming is 13 a miss.
13 is a miss.
I can use once per short rest. I can roll 2d4 and add it to a miss.
Oh, I like it.
So I'm hoping that'll tip it.
Me too.
Added 7.
Oh yes.
So that's 20.
Yes.
So is that a hit?
You see the chromatic orb disappear into the portal. Could you please roll your damage?
And it's going to be, if I get to choose, let's do cold damage, as they seem to be attacking us with.
Okay.
They seem to be attacking with fire, so let's throw some cold at it. And it is 3d8. Nine cold damage.
Of 3d8?
Yeah. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on.
That's what I mean. Like, that's unfortunate, man.
What can you do? But at least I've hit him.
It is all. You see the chromatic orb disappear as the portal closes. You know you were on target to hit. Tobin, it is your go.
There's nothing else I can see. There's nobody else around us.
You've seen nothing. You saw the sword come down, the arms come up. You've seen the chromatic orb just disappear in front of you. As you look around, you see nothing at this moment in time, other than your companions. No Poppet.
I'm going to ready myself with bonus action using my Unleash Potential, which gives me some bonuses to hit, but mainly I can't be frightened or charmed.
Oh,
So I'm using it for that reason. I don't know if there's a button to click for that, but and then I'm just going to be on guard for the next arm or sword or something coming out of a portal so I can grapple it. That's my next.
Are you ready in an action to grapple?
Ready in action to grapple.
Are you getting up from the floor?
And I'm using my movement speed to.
Or are you staying on the floor?
No.
Kneel.
Are you staying
No.
put or are you moving anywhere?
I think we're sticking together, aren't we? I heard you.
You're going to back up to join the sort of three-way.
Yeah, that's it. Let's have a three-way.
Anything else from Tobin?
No, that's it.
There.
Right.
What do you do? You're seeing it all go down. You're reacting. What's happening?
I think I am just going to I'm going to go into stealth, and then I'm going to hold my attack.
You're going to hold your attack.
Yeah, just go into stealth. Oh, nice. So that would be, I don't even know why I closed that. Nice. That's 23. So then I'm just going to disappear.
Ignoring my sister.
Think.
Sort of over here somewhere.
Yeah. Just out of eye line, so I can just watch what's going on.
Okay. You're just watching. Or
I'm going to ready my crossbow again and just
hold it. Just.
yeah.
Okay. In front of you, the portal opens, and the end of a burning hot great axe comes straight at you. Are you Lucy?
Yeah.
Go for it.
In the face.
It's at close range, in melee range.
$18 to hit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a surprise attack, is it?
No.
Because he's attacking me. Okay. This is 5 points of damage.
Nice. There is a grunt as this axe is coming at you for a 21.
That is a hit.
For 5 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of fire damage. Tobin, in front of you, a portal opens. Both Poppet and a greenskin come flying through the hole onto the ground in front of you, and he is grappled by Poppet.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
at least if she disappeared, I put her away.
We're on the floor.
She's behind him, holding him, containing him.
Okay.
And she'll kind of look around and go, strike away. I've got him. Portal will open. And 2 blades will swing at Poppet. She is able.
If I can I use my readied reaction to grab the arm?
You can do, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What do I need for that then? An athletics.
Yes, please.
Come on, 14.
Do you find that those metal dice really hard to read in this light?
Yeah, but they're better to roll, I find.
24.
20, okay, yeah. So I miss him.
You go for the hand, but he's too powerful at swinging these axes, which surprises you because you're pretty strong. But maybe you did enough, as both swings miss Poppet, as well as a moving, grappled with this huge green skin. Egravar, club comes swinging towards you, but you see it in plenty of time and duck out the way. Egravar, you're up. What do you want to do?
So there's one pinned down.
There's one grappled, which has advantage on attack rolls, if that's the way you want to rumble. You cannot see any other orcs.
I'm trying to decide whether to deal with one that we can see, or whether I line up another readied action to one that we can't see, because there's still two more.
I was going to say if the ranged fighters should
Be poised
be poised for attack and let the melee ones.
I'm trying to decide whether I line up a damaging thing or a control thing.
Well, the orc that is grappled by Poppet has ice burns up one side of his body.
Yes. I'm going to hold a suggestion spell. So that if I see another portal open, I will shout through it using the suggestion spell. Come out from your portals and show yourself.
Excellent. Anything else from Egravar? You're staying tight to Tobin and
that's all
in the group.
I think that's all I can really do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tobin.
Tobin is going to give Poppet an assist as he strikes at the greenskin.
With advantage.
With advantage, of course. So that is a 27.
Oh, yes.
No, sorry, 25 to hit.
It's all hitting.
It's all hitting. Beautiful. 1d4 plus 4, and another 2 for my unleash potential. That's 4, that's 8, that's 10.
What I want to know is how is he hitting? What's he doing?
He's just gonna kind of kneel on his chest and straight to the face.
1 inch punch. Wah!
1 inch punch straight
to the ground. You hear bones crack under your furry fists. As the orc screams its last scream.
Lovely. I'll offer a hand out to Poppet to pull her up.
She takes it and kind of does that automatic stand up like she's been pulled up by screams.
And then stand back to back with her.
With her.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There.
Should have been you, really, because.
What do you want to do?
Right, I'm going to move back to get behind Egravar because me being in stealth didn't work.
No, it didn't.
And I'm going to draw my 2 swords and just wait until something attacks.
Nice. as you draw your swords, a huge flamed great axe comes flying out for 13
To hit.
to hit.
It's a miss.
You're able to parry quickly.
Well, that's behind me, so I didn't see that one.
It's just opposite you, but you yourself here
Right.
strike.
And is it within 5 foot of
It
Agrabah?
is within 5 foot.
So I gain my
Yes.
sneak attack. For 18 to hit.
Absolutely.
16.
You lie. Oh, 16.
16 points of slashing damage.
Sloshing them.
How do you do this as you move to the side of the axe, great axe? How do you?
I'll hook the sort, you know, the arch of the wing of the blade. I'll hook my offhand short sword behind the blade, pull it forward, and then just slip the sword straight into his face.
Nice. You hear the hilt hit the bone of the forehead. And as you retract your blade, the portal closes.
Do I get the axe?
Roll me a D100. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want it to be easy? Do I not give you enough shit?
No.
What would you do with a great axe anyway? It's not exactly.
No, I was just
Trying to decide.
Sell it.
trying to grab it here.
Which does lead us to Poppet. Now Poppet is up and around. I think she would hold her action as everybody else has been doing, in case anything comes to strike her. Tobin. Double axes. 2 24s.
Both hit.
As blades of fire strike you for 11 points of slashing damage and 8 points of fire damage.
Push me down.
Egravaz, you see Tobin go down.
Did I see it? Did I see this?
You catch
Yeah.
to the corner of your eye. Now's your chance.
Yeah, so it's a wisdom saving throw from him. That's a 15.
Fails.
So he needs to follow
So
the
what
course
do you
of action to the best of his ability.
So the words "come from the portal and reveal yourselves" takes effect. The portal closes and then reopens, and so does another. Did they really?
Yeah, lots of red popping on cakes, though. See, I pay attention.
You do pay attention.
There's only none of them within Poppet's range, so she won't attack people.
Do you like the axes?
Well, no, because
2 fire axes. Well, I wonder what axes they could be.
Oh, they better not be.
Who's
They were destroyed.
Who's been to a forge?
Well.
Who says you're in the same timeline?
Well, true. Wibbly wobbly tiny, won't it?
But all these blades have been blades of fire as well, so I'd get you to roll a history check. You wouldn't even know.
No, you wouldn't know anything.
Although you would find that they would be.
I'm not interested in axes.
I love hospitals, I really do.
You have to.
Bar has no interest in martial weaponry.
No, not at all. Doesn't stop it from singing though. Michael.
Yeah. But
Sorry.
I'm not me, I'm Nickelbar.
That is true. You don't give a shit about flaming axes, other than that they hurt. But they do come through, They have done
so-
exactly what they have done, and as the portals close behind, a big grin on the one with 2 axes.
At least we can see.
Clever boy.
The other one was not this bright. It is the other one. Comes forward towards you, Agrabah. A 14.
Nope.
You move with Jeffrey to the side as he swings. He's overbalanced though with his second strike, and as he does so, one of the clubs goes straight into the ground. So he's down to 1 club. Agrabah, you were up. I don't think Pop. It's too far away to.
Yeah.
So wasn't she?
So he's currently in melee with me.
He is, yes. What do you want to do?
I'm not good when I'm in melee.
I know.
But I don't run away because if he hits me, I'm done for.
I know.
I am going to.
It's a sticky place, Agrabah. What's a sorcerer going to do?
Yeah, you'll be fine for a couple of days.
Pop, it's
I'll get to you,
buddy. Pop,
if I wasn't in melee, I would, but if I step away from him, I might get bonked on the back of the head and then I'm no good to anyone. So I'm going to, in a moment of desperation, he's going to hold up his blood roll vial and a burst of cold energy, sort of a cone of cold air, not cone of cold.
Not cone of cold.
It's a cold cone. 30 foot comes out in front of him and just blasts them.
Nice.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Woo! What's a DC 13? 15. He's failed.
So it's 3d8 cold damage. And he is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute. A creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0.
Excellent.
So he is bound in. Sorry, yeah, just moving quickly. It is 15 points.
Is it petrified, as in, can he have action, or is he just stuck in place, grounded?
It can use its action to escape, to break out. It is frozen in ice. It's basically its feet are bound by ice for 1 minute unless it or another creature uses its action to break. So it can use its action to break away next turn.
For how many damage?
15.
15. Nice.
And he is held by ice. So
Anything
that
else?
is Rhymes a Binding Ice.
That's really cool.
It's a grey spell. I'm still not going to risk moving away from him, and I have no useful. Maybe I didn't.
I mean, you can move.
Yeah, but if the chance of me getting hit, I'm hoping that somebody else can take him out before my. No, so I'm just gonna stay put because I can't. I've not got any bonus action healings.
Okay.
So that's
Okay, cool. Tobin, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm down. So.
Could you please roll me?
Don't roll a 1.
It's a 4. It's not very good.
Veer, you're up. What do you want to do?
I will move round Agrabah, get behind him, and stabby him.
Stabby Agrabah.
No.
Okay. Go for it.
For a critical.
Oh! Is that the first crit?
First crit.
Hey! I'm excited about it. Nobody else has to be.
Did you just critical with sneak attack?
I know! That's so cool. This has got to be a finish move.
Finish him.
The poor guy's been blasted with cold. Now he's been assassinated.
So that's 9 already, plus 13.
How does this look? What do you do to him? What's the visceration like?
As I spin round Egrovar, I just slide my sword round his, just basically peel his neck as I'm moving round.
You're not skating on the raining ice.
No. Just kind of like a spin and just like peel his neck. And just
you hear the of the blade rotating around the bone.
Nice.
And then just step away
as the body drops
Yeah.
to the ground and the club falls to the ground.
I love using two swords. That wasn't even the offhand attack either.
They're awesome. It's Poppet's turn. There is a guy with two fired axes. Axes of fire. What do we think Poppet's doing? And who would like to roll?
Presumably she's going to just rage. If she's not already raging, she will rage and...
It's happening, isn't it?
Is she going to go recklessly? That is the... Does she go all in?
I think we've seen Tobin hit the ground.
She probably would.
And the frenzy building up.
So...
And the cold death execution style from Veer. I think she's...
Yeah. Do you want me to roll for her?
Crack on. I've been rolling bad for you all night. Gem as Poppet.
So
somebody else can roll.
She gets...
Somebody else can get the blame.
Somebody else can get a cold effort.
While you're there's extra damage on the first hit. So,
yes.
Okay. So recklessly, so with advantage.
No.
That is terrible, though. I mean, that is. Sorry, Gemma.
I've not rolled that bad, mate.
No, that with advantage, that's 10 to hit.
Right, hang on.
No, don't waste it on that. She can always use a... No, she can't. Did she rage? Had she raged previously?
No.
So yeah,
she
has
just raged.
No, don't waste it on just one hit.
No, this is a bad guy. This is the big boss. Big guy, so yeah. I will be your hero, baby.
I will take your coin from you.
Gonna let her re-roll that one
At
with
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah. Again with advantage. So I'll use some different dice.
That is a hero coin.
The green one's been doing quite well tonight. That's a bit more like it. That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, baby.
Just strikes through the orc's double guard of the axes.
So that is 2d6 plus 3 plus 2 for rage bonus. So the normal damage is 7 plus 5, so 12 slashing and 5 necrotic.
Oof. Yeah, she kind of half pirouettes through the air with the scissor blades, brings them crashing down. The axes join, but even Poppet's power is too much, too powerful a strike, and brings them down and cuts through the orc, opening him up violently. Great damage by Poppet, but he retaliates instantly.
He gets advantage because of the reckless.
Because
she attacked recklessly, he has advantage.
Yeah, the trouble is... Yeah, the trouble is the first strike is a crit.
Poor Poppet.
For 8 points of fire damage and 16 points of slashing.
Half because she's raging. There's
Half.
16 total.
The size of this orc stuns Poppet, and the counterattack is brutal. Egrovar, what do you do?
I'm going to wheel around to Tobin. I will use healing hands
Okay.
for 2d4 healing.
Was this
3.
roulette to Tobin? Spinneroonie.
3. Yeah. It's back on your feet at least.
Your eyes open, Tobin.
And then I will quicken spell, because that wasn't a spell. I can quicken spell a chromatic orb for.
Nice.
That's 2, is because quicken spell. Find it. Costs 2 sorcery points. That's fine. I will. So yeah.
Gladly.
What more happened?
How are your sorcery points spent? Is it something extra magical we see? Is it well that is it feeling?
The gold, there's a little gold flick in the eye of the eyes, and a little not full. Just again, maybe one or two of his hairs, little golden sparks passing up his hair as he sort of holding up the vial and throws out. While one hand's down on reaching down to Tobin, the his blood vial's pointed out.
It's like a surge of power as you spend. Like it.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Oh, how do you do this? He's pretty.
I mean, it's 3d8 doubled. So,
yes, I imagine. That's most things.
Out of the vial, this sort of colourful ball starts to, like a little rainbow sphere appears, and as it flies towards it, it turns into a ball of ice, sticking with the cold damage, and it just sort of shatters on his chest, and so this ice just sort of takes over his whole torso.
The impact just takes over the entire torso, turning his body a hue of blue and stopping him. The problem is the force of it has him tilted, and as he tilts, just into pieces. And then warms up instantly as the spell doesn't take effect.
Messy.
But he is down, you are out of. I'll leave it, I'll just say the body's one body never came through the portal. You are out of initiative.
So, how would that... So they're clearly attacking through portals, but Tobias must still be on the other side. Is there anything on their persons that would allow them to open these portals? Can we investigate the bodies, try and find some form of artifacts that...
Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can.
Tobin's a bit dazed, but he'll crawl over to one. He might as well stay on the floor. And,
so if we all check, are we all going to check one corpse effectively? Because they all have. If you look,
it will be an investigation for anybody who is checking the bodies of the.
I'll check the one that I sliced the.
There's not much left. I'll have a look. I'm still at disadvantage.
You're almost like the glove.
Oh, do it then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Decapitated.
Am I at?
No. You'll be bloodied as well, won't you?
You are bloodied, yes.
So yes, you are also at disadvantage for investigation.
Is Poppet bloodied?
Oh yes, just she dropped 15 out of 31. That would be literally 1 point under.
Oh wow.
So what's this investigation? Disadvantage.
Well, one was a 17, the other one was a 2.
Oh.
Do I re-roll that? Do I waste my? I've got one luck point left. Do I risk it? Does anyone roll well?
No.
You take do you get the choice, or do you take your next roll?
No, you roll one additional d20 and you choose which die to use.
So
I can choose the 7. Effectively, using luck on disadvantage slightly breaks the game. So I am going to use it because it will give. I've got one left.
That is what should be done. You re-roll.
Well, some flatter. It's lower. Yeah. So 17 plus 4 for investigation 21.
It doesn't take you long. There seems to be nothing. There's no pockets as such. There's small pouches with some coins and some teeth, you think, maybe trophies of such. You're unsure. But there is something around the wrist, under the gauntlets, that seems of metal, like a metal band.
Having found it on him, can I shout out to the others to investigate for theirs as well? So if they know what they're looking for, can they find them as well?
I got 22. I did get a critical on the search, but I'm bloodied, so I got 19 on the other dice. So 22.
It doesn't take you long either, Veer, to find a band around the arm under the gauntlets. And Tobin, there is one on the third after it's been
I rolled a 3 the first time, but now he tells me to look at it.
They are there. They are there, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much searching. This band is around the wrist.
I'm going to take it off, remove it from their wrist. Then there's not much left of his arm. The arms are sort of attached to the body anyway at this point, so it's quite easy.
He's just in bits.
Just slide it off the other end.
Yeah,
then,
pretty much.
That's gross.
do we just?
Well, you kind of tip the gauntlet.
Yeah. Was there anything else of value to take from them when we were searching?
A couple of silver pieces.
And the weapons, presumably, are they
And
still
the
burning?
weapons.
Are they still burning, or are they?
No. You have dual axes and dual clubs, and you also have like a chopper axe and a blade.
Like a tomahawk.
Yes.
Tomahawk.
It would be considered. You could. It's a throwing axe. It is.
Is it worth putting them in the bag of holding just to take away with us and?
Right. So what we got?
What there is the sword as well. That would, in their hand, is a short sword, but in your hands would be
a long sword.
Not a long sword. A normal standard sword.
So a sword, twin axes,
Twin gloves.
Twin gloves.
Clubs.
Yeah.
And a throwing axe. But
twin maces, if you want it. They are.
But currently all seemingly not doing, sort of not currently doing anything.
None. They are not in effect. There is no glow. The pulse has gone down, and they are cold to touch.
We can investigate those at a later date when we have.
Yeah, I'll put a question mark against them all.
We'll,
so
look into what they are. Now is not the time. We need to try and find Tobias. Can I look at the bracelet to try and work out how to activate it? Is there
Absolutely. You can give me an Arcana check, Arcana roll if you like. That is a disadvantage.
That's cocked.
You saved your roll for this one.
Yeah, it's an 8 total.
You've not seen anything like this before, Grivar. You know it's magic. You can tell it's magic. You can sense the magic. But it's not like anything you've come across or really read about. It eludes you.
Did we just try putting it on? We've only got 3, but they seem to be able to come and go fairly freely with them.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, I'm going to stick it on. Put one on my wrist and sort of wave it around a bit and see if it sort of, try and not attune to it, because I'm not going to try. I don't know if it needs attunement, but just sort of find a way of play with it, see if it activates in any way.
Start some somatics. Try and feel your way through some magic.
Just relying on a bit of dumb luck.
Yeah. You can roll me another arcane check for this, to be fair.
Well, no, because that's disadvantage. That's a natural 1. So nothing working for me.
You're throwing the sigils, the somatics that you would think would kind of go this way, but the bracelet just isn't reacting.
You're throwing some shapes.
It's knocking shapes.
Yeah.
Box.
But it's not right. It's not the right shape. You need the finger point.
Yeah.
Agrabah can't pull those sort of moves off. That's just
Nobody can. That's the problem. Nobody could. We just think we can. Dancy.
Tobin will put it on the same wrist as the greenskin has and copy what Agrafar is doing. Just kind of trying to do some sort of a movement and just gives him a go. Wave my hands around, copy him.
As you do this, could you roll me a charisma saving throw?
A disadvantage, isn't it?
no, not for saving throws.
Oh, okay. 11.
You're copying Agrabah, but as you're moving your hands, you break into your technique, and an anger starts to fill your mind. Poppet is the first person you see. You start towards her with intent.
Oh, this is going to hurt me.
And you hear, kill. As you approach towards Poppet, she notices you looking up, and as you're coming towards her, she still has her blades in her hand, and she says, Tobin, stop. And as she puts the blade out towards your neck, we're going to stop it there.
Of course.